The news is not about the truth, especially today, especially in this modern era. It's about formatting your nervous system, and we need to call that what it is. It's an entropy weapon, not designed to inform you, but to overwhelm you, to flood your perception with curated chaos until nothing feels real and everything feels urgent. So I'm gonna just show you the whole thing. They hit you with the shock first. Like think a war, a scandal, a disaster. So Uvalde, right? George Floyd. October 7th. It's an emotional grenade designed to spark your cortisol. And then they assign heroes and villains, right? No history, no context, none of that. Just pick a side, a slogan to post. Gaza gets to become terror and Ukraine gets to become sacred. And you're just a user in an outrage machine. And then that trauma flood that come right after that is going to sweep you off your feet every weekend. The body cam footage, burn footage, blood-stained AI reels. So think Tyree Nichols. Think Sudan. Right, because you're not processing any of this shit. You're disassociating. And then they force that binary into your life. So you pick a side or stay silent. Your outrage becomes an identity all by itself. Your nuance becomes betrayal. They give you calm, right? I want you to catch it. They give you calm in this state, not by healing you, but by saying markets are stable. The system is working. Do you see where I'm coming from? Because meanwhile, Flint does not have water. I just want to call it. Flint does not have clean water. But this whole time they're trying to reassure you. On the news, they just proposed to you. On the news, I just proposed to you about Flint not having clean water. Instead of talking about the situation in Flint, the grief or any of that shit, I'm going to just tell you the markets are stable and the system working just fine. And then they drop it. The story forgotten, next panic cue. So think Standing Rock, think Breonna Taylor. They just abandoned headlines. So at the end, what this does to you, what this whole little trap does to you, is that you feel moral, but you're just reacting to edits. I'm just saying what's going on. You think you're informed, you feel informed, but you're just overloaded. And worst of all, you stop trusting the most important thing you have in the first place, your own perception. So they trained you into only feel two things. When you see the news, you only get trained in two things. I'm just trying to open it up. Panic and numbness. Any grief, stillness, discernment, that's not profitable. So what happens to them? They're excluded. You were never taught to sit inside complexity. You were taught to be on a team. Right? Like I want you to understand the POV, because it's important to catch the other side, which is that investigative journalism matters. It saves lives. Real reporters risk everything for the truth. But the format is what I'm rebuking here, because that's not built for depth. That's built for ratings. That's built for performance. That's built for emotional saturations. And it's built not to look at the world, but to see you, to show you one. Right? So we're going to talk about this in a different type of way, because I want to show you what to do about this kind of thing. Because a lot of people are real anxious. You've been probably been stressing about the news and shit. We're just going to talk about it. Stop scrolling trauma as content. That's not content. I want to say that clearly. Stop scrolling trauma as content. Read long form. Grow an understanding of the situation. Not headline loops. Journal what you feel before the feed tells you what to feel. And most of all, I said this last video. Y'all got me clapping and shit. I need you to look at this. Who profits from the frame? The way it's set up. Who's profiting? Who's making the money? What corporations are making the money? Like right now in Iran, Palantir's making a lot of the money. Microsoft's making a lot of the money. Come on, look at the lobbying, because they not gonna hide it from you. It's excessively public because they know you ain't gonna do nothing about it. Okay, touch real people, real prayer, real silence, real story. Real story, okay? Because the news is going to drop it after 3 days. CNN run a story in 3 days and your nervous system process it for 30. Is that coverage? Is it coverage? Or is it curated collapse that you've been staring at so long you're convinced it's actually media? I'm just saying. Because the war is for your mind, right? That it is being fought through a feed. And stillness is the rebellion in this case. And discernment is your last weapon of clarity. So if you think that you got a shot here against the news, you need to be invested in the situation. You cannot be reactively watching the news. It's not going to work for you. You're going to be stressed out, because that's the whole point of this mechanism. I hope y'all get it. It's hot as fuck. And I'm mad at whoever caused this, whoever's responsible for this. I literally need you to take accountability so we can find you.